No. Yeah. All blessings to everyone.
Blessings.
Please, what about your no? Blessings to everyone. This is the Setguru Maharaj saying good morning. For you, maybe USA is good evening. And in China is the reverse. Or in Asia, minor is the opposite. But whichever way you look at it, whatever situation you find yourself, it's a big, big, big God's blessings to have Maharaji talk to you at this hour. We are in the second half of the year 2023. And in 2023, a lot of things have happened. Yes, almost everywhere there is chaos. Gangsterism on the rise, apathy, fear, doubts, insecurity. And people are used to that kind of life for now, because a world where you cannot see the Creator, even though He's omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient, but you cannot see Him. So it means that we are now in a programming that, you find it very hard to understand. It doesn't matter whatever level you reach. After people will tell you, maybe they crucified Jesus Christ. What again? Maybe they chased Prophet Muhammad away and he entered into this. So, what do we do? And it's like, whatever you are seeing, tallies concomitantly with what is on the ground. You go to Saudi Arabia, they are bombing, they are buying nuclear missiles. Dubai too. You go to Qatar, they are doing the same thing. Ethiopia is engaged in a lot of fights. You know how the Emperor Haile Selassie was killed. How can a black man be controlling lions? Something unheard of in New York, London, Paris, Bonn. Yeah, come on, get him off. And that was it. You might say Satan did it, but where is Satan? Satan is nowhere to be found, the same way. The omnipresent being called Allah, Chineke, God, Jah. Yes, that's our Lord. And forgive me to say all other things are working according to the laws of nature. It's only human beings. And my explanation is that now human beings are both positive and negative. Originally, we were in the melanin skin before the Atlantis, the deluge, caught everybody unawares. Few who still survive are people like me talking now. But those who didn't survive that were swept underwater. They came out later on as our brother whites. And we have been pulling together But what is creating doubts in people's mind is whether this world is a cosmic joke or not. If it's not a cosmic joke, why is it that the dog will attack you if you play with kids? You don't go where the lion's children are, the animals' kids. Even ordinary cat. Then what about the Creator? See, he built us in his own image. Well, today we have reached that point of letting you know that despite and in spite of all acts of impunity, disrespect, disregard to life, the dignity of life, and total, disconnection from our being, our existence, that love that sustains us. Today, this person talking to you here, yes, wants you to believe that he has filled that gap that created the feud between the blacks and the whites as to who and what is the Creator. Today, the Bible is now used to what? Represent the Creator. Why the Quran is used to represent the Creator in another clime. And we have others. So, theorists telling different stories. Yes. But then I'm not a theory, I'm talking to you now. I'm alive. I'm living. And I eat and I drink, and you can see me raise my hand up. You can see me shaking my head. And quite different from all other humans. I'm the one who today is saying, call him anywhere you are. I'll answer, and I'm doing that. Yes, I have, erased any fear and doubts as to whether this world is a cosmic joke or not. Yes, today I am trying to tell you that I have a jewel inside you. A big box full of everything you can think of. And I'm the one to open it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you have 100 aircrafts, millions of cars, chieftaincy titles. Yeah, you can have millions of songs to your credit, businesses, everything. I'm the one to sign your reincarnation on it. Yeah, human beings don't used to die at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 40. No. What caused it? You are living a life of trial and error. You turn the world into a theater of the absurd, theater of apathy, neglect, horror, terror. And so now I'm here to change the whole polarity. Yes, we want love to polarize the whole world. How will this world come up? That's just what I've done in the last 42 years, using Nigeria as an example. The last 42 years, compared with every other nation, you will come to find, amazement, of course, surprises, that the indices of war that broke so many countries is not up to 1% of what is going on in Nigeria. And yet Nigeria is moving. Nigeria is talking. Nigeria is walking. Nigeria is eating. There was this statement credited to a former UNO Secretary General, His Excellency Boutros Ghali Boutros, in which he said, among other things, that he intends to retire And when he retires, there are two places he has in mind to go and stay. Yes, his traditional country and his country, Egypt, and another country. This country, according to him, he said, with his security information at his disposal, he still finds it very hard to believe why Nigeria is still moving. He said, so he has made Nigeria a second home, because Nigeria's case is something, a phenomenon, something nobody will believe it. And the secret is the person talking now, the Setguru of this age. Yes, talking to you now. I'm not Jesus Christ. I could say I'm his father, good. If I say so, yeah, I have a right to say so, because I'm the one doing the fantastic job. Yes, much more than what he did when he was here. And you say I'm the father of Prophet Muhammad, the same. Buddha, Krishna, Ram, Zoroaster, Kofi Manu, you call them, list them. Why? Because I'm the one who shows, expresses, yes, the confidence, the love, yes, the acumen, the gusto, yes, that will make you believe that truly those people, they came into this side. You know, mango is like mango. Coconut, same coconut. The same with masters. They have one thing in common. They are universal lovers. They care, they protect, they guide. They don't get into all these nebulous games going on. No, they don't say it. They don't do it. All they do is to lift you up, yank you up. Come on, let's go. The new world is here now. Come on. That's it. So, that brings me to Nigeria in the last few months, where we had elections, gubernatorials, state of assembly, we have federal House of Reps, senatorial, and of course, the presidency, which was won by His Excellency President Alhaji Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Yeah, GCON. Yeah, he won the elections. Yeah, he did. Wow. Nobody else could have won, because if you go through my press conferences, I said the just most profoundly qualified person is Bola Tinubu, President Bola Tinubu. And people were, just taking me amiss. They were saying all sorts of things, but I told them, yes, that today, before Adam was, I am. Yeah. Why? Because I am humanity's hope today. Anything I say must be taken seriously, because it will affect our whole entire metabolism. Yes, today, tomorrow, and even forever. Yes, because we don't change. We're the same thing. It depends on the gravity of the situation. In terms of its recklessness, defenselessness, and, kind of situation that gives man a feeling of confusion. And so the elections were held. Wow, everything was okay. Fine, okay. Nigerians, they voted for the man they needed. They don't want to vote for somebody who is even rebelling in his home state. Yes, where everybody is upside down. Even they go up a day in a week, and imagine one day in a week. Some people even don't go to the market. People who are to sell bread, to sell yam, pepper, just along the road, to be able to pay their children's school fees, are no longer going, because, hey, life is very important. You want to talk about the others? If you think about the second presidential candidate, say nobody should vote for Igbo, nobody should vote for Yoruba. Vote for me, Fulani, I'm the best. See that. In this modern age, particularly, and especially in this case of Nigeria, how do you make such a person to lose? He will destroy the whole fabric, the whole essence, the whole hard work that was put in the last, 100 years, for Nigeria to emerge as the hope of the black race, hitherto turned into a slave. Yes, look, after the election, so many people spoke. Yeah, they congratulated the president, ex-president Babangida, congratulated Abdul Salam, many others, presidents all over the world, even Nigerian Bar Association. Oh yes, because they came in, they felt it, and they saw how convincingly President-elect Ahmed Tinubu was able to knock them down to pieces. Some have been coming out and saying, oh, you have to obtain 25% of votes in Abuja. It's not conditional. Yeah, just like every electronic transmission of results, it's not conditional. There's no way in the Constitution, even the INEC law, can transmit information electronically, and you can do that verbally, any otherwise. Once the best thing is done, and today I can tell you that, look, INEC, the official body, yes, constituted, blessed to conduct elections, sure, as presented to us the person who won the election. And they awarded the certificate to what? President-elect, now President Alhaji Bola Tinubu. And so who is going to contest again? Nothing. Yeah, I read a few days ago that the same colonial master, they came with a different song. Yeah, the European, election observers, they were singing differently. Oh, are they sour? Oh, were they sleeping, or they have some things left in Nigeria? They should come and carry it. Oh yes, if they have something to carry, they should come. Whatever they have carried on the last 200 years has not, taken Nigeria out of our hands. Why should they be partisan? So bipartisanism is no good at all. They are not showing any sense of respect, honor to Nigeria as a nation who has been feeding the whole of Europe in the last, 100 years. Yeah, we have. They take anything from here, gold, diamond, cassava, yam, gold, oil, free. If you judge by the byproducts that we buy after all these things are taken away, you find out that Africans have been cheated. Yes. Always we see it in the Europeans, always trying to find a way how they can cheat. And so they always want to support those who will be, giving them a chance to what? Carry things free of charge. They say, oh, it's a war even against child trafficking. But they are using what? Political instability, yes, as a way of blocking all economic, advancement projects that has been put down by making all this nonsense of a thing, trying to say, oh, yeah, you can get a job in Canada, You can get a job in the US, you can get a job in UK, you know. If you go to UK, my brothers and sisters, they are sweeping toilets, cleaning toilets, washing dead bodies. People who are victims of so many years of destruction, you know, bastardization, pogrom, you know, and if you look at their lifestyle, yes, it's no good. And so you see our children carrying them left and right. People who cannot even take care of their children, their mothers or grandmothers say, so I want to tell Nigerians to disregard the European Observer, yes, political gimmicks of the last 3 days, saying that the elections were, you know, that was conducted was not free and fair. They should be careful. I recommend that they should search them. They could be having election materials with them. They should search all the Europeans, whether it's Portuguese, French, German, anybody, American, with no fight. Please, can we search your car? Yeah, possibly we can go to where he or she lives. Yeah, your passport, please. When did you come? How did you get your visa renewed? Where? What do you do? Where do you live? What's your qualification? Please, can you spell the word? Yes, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa. Oh yes, do you eat gari? Yeah, how do you feed? Do you eat imported food? No. You have to eat gari now. You have to eat pounded yam. Yeah, you have to eat what? Things made in Nigeria. You have to come out. They did that in their own. Of course, yeah, we are not killing, but there were inquisitions where people were murdered day and night. Whatever we are seeing, banditry, going on kidnapping, were imported by them. Yeah. They brought them here. We're nucleus race. So please, I want to assure the government that look, the judiciary, they know what is going on, they saw it, they believe in it. What in Ghana, Fido. And so today, look, they should disregard that report and make sure that, look, the present government goes ahead to do its job, to make sure that Nigerians are free from the hands of all the shenanigans who came on board here and there. Some say, oh, they should try Buhari. Why? You can't try Buhari. What for? She had made history where no any full animal couldn't. But transferring power, you saw IBB, highly educated in his own way. You saw what he did out of hatred. He was telling the Sultan that, Abiola is getting closer to Maharaj. When he gets there, he cannot be controlled. Control? Why do you want to control? What is the objective? What's the reason for being governor? Being governor is to make sure that there's employment, there's water, there's accommodation, education is there, security. Why must it be two judges for different people? No, it has to be a judge. Oh yes, it must be. Nigeria for all. Everybody has the right to be anywhere he or she likes. Not you come to my farm, you finish the crops, and when I talk, you shoot me and you get bail for it. Or you get thrown through the what? The window. Well, we are saying here is that we want a just society. And it starts from now. Can't prove Buhari handed over power. Oh yes, insecurity at his time, yes, I said it. And I believed that whatever has happened is not something that, look, can end tonight, overnight. He tried to hand it over to a very simple, sound, solid, educated. They say, oh, Tinubu didn't go to any university. Look, his performance in Lagos State alone is a qualification. Yes. Where in Nigeria will you have a state like that? Clap for him. Hey, 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 hey. Tinubu has made it, whether you like it or not. If you don't like, take your head and knock on the floor. Sure, we shame the religious groups, all of them. They forgot the suffering that was going on. They just walked and talked and acted cheaply, sheepishly. Yoruba says, Omugo. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you are there or not there. That is what you did. Jesus Christ did not go blindly like the way you did. Conscience so much is needed in tackling some issues so that the wisdom will be a common thing for all of us. Something that everybody will feel okay. You say, hey, his hand is shaking, his leg, you can't see him, he cannot see it, he cannot look well, he's going for operation, Jesus Christ has said it, that he will not get there, Jesus Christ has said it, that if he get there, is there. And you go back to 1991, 92, 93, 94, when Abacha was firing. It was Tinubu that was taking care of Igbo, Yoruba, Ijaw, Calabar, Chokri in Lagos. It became an asylum for everybody. Yeah, Lagos, Echo. So what are you saying here, my friend? This is what we call European election observers. Please, pack your load and go. Pack your load and go. Nigerians are capable of solving the issues themselves. Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, everybody. We are not going. We have disgraced you now. You said there will be fight before the war, before the election, during the elections, and after the election. Today, we have disappointed you. So all you have to do is to beg. Because we are, by this call, calling on all sincere Nigerians, all truthful Nigerians, all seekers of truth in Nigeria. I want to say Nigeria, it includes you, even the white man who is eating gari now. The white man who is now eating ewedu and amala. Yes, who is dancing high life, akpala music. You're welcome. Eat, drink, and be merry. But be careful. Don't behave as if we don't know what we are doing. We know what we are doing. All of us must all say, yes, we have got a president, and nothing should take him away. We don't want any war. Imagine if Peter Obi had been the winner. Or there'll be drones, because Europeans, they'll say, these black people, they are mad. How can you give government to somebody whose home state even is in trouble? Where people are sitting 1 week at home, they are going nowhere. Then killings there, the young ones, you go there, killings going on every day. Economic activities on the hot. No matter how Governor Soludo is tried, they still not agree. Then you talk about Atiku Abubakar, holiday. So now that we are at peace, now that we are moving forward, yes, the president must move fast. It's not only the DSS attending to ex-governor Central Bank, Mefiele, who has acted contrary to what even the meaning of his name is. And Mefiele is a very divine name, but he messed it up. Yeah, he should be given chance to talk, to explain where he has kept all our money. Yes, Yes, this money should be pushed into what we call the area of health. Yes, in health, what am I saying? Yes, every Nigerian should have at least opportunity to be, taken care of when it comes to the health of the individual. Yes. One. Two. Yes. Transportation. Abuja to Ondo State is nothing to write home about. Or Enugu to Port Harcourt, through Aba, nothing to write home about. Let us block those roads and yes, give them a new route. Go to Europe and find the best materials for it. By this, I do not mean that we ignore the engineers here. No. That one, Mr. President must look into it. Whenever there is a very big project, the president must first consider the blacks here, the Nigerians here first, where there are no professionals to take care. Then we can go for foreigners. Even foreigners, it must be a look into Africa, to see whether we have such men and women in Africa before you pass it on to Europe. Because in Europe and America, they have made it, they subsidize transport, subsidize health, subsidize transportation, they subsidize education, you name it. From the meager resources that they have, they're able to do it. So why can't we do the same thing here? For me, I'm ready to serve. Yeah. Minister for Petroleum, yeah. If you give it to me, wow, I'll do it. Or Minister for Education. How this rap going on with the educational institutions. Somebody wants to read. You say he failed JAM. But he's there to read. Why don't you remove JAM and tell, look, after school starts, you go ahead to the community project. In the community project, it's a continuation. So in this community project, there'll be farmers, people who study languages, people who study the culture, tradition of the people, and there are some who want to professionalize. They want to be chemists, pharmacists, engineers. They go ahead. There's some who want to be farmers. Don't stop him. You cannot just say motor is traveling at 80 kilometers, then you apply handbrake. Hey. That is what we have been doing before. How can somebody with a school certificate cannot even repair a fridge, cannot repair a iron? How can you say a school certificate holder cannot roof a house? No. We have to look at what the economy is all about. So, in a nutshell, let me come back. The European election observers, they should pack their load now. Yeah, they should pack their load. They are not good friends of Africa. They just want to make sure that their prophecy that there will be war to be war. There will be no war. Come what may, I said it on OGTV, August 16, 1993, when IBB, after getting drunk with power, sent his school to Kumerije on the radio, baby, war. Up to now, why is it recurring? Because always people are saying that when a handsome man is in power, corruption increases. Disregard for the rule of law takes, first place. Yeah. Maybe it's in the case of Buhari that it went down on what we call individual basis, because me, I was a victim. I say, call me anywhere you are. They say I'm armed robber. Hey, open your ear, go into research. In Europe and America, you don't say that. Look, somebody just said something very vulgar. They beheaded him about Prophet Muhammad. Look at what you have said. Yes, in my own case, I'm different. I'm alive. I have to prove it. Prove whether I'm sure, I'm certain, whether I'm genuine, whether I'm trustworthy, reliable, confident, accommodating, helping, guiding, protecting, giving. Oh, my good friend, please. Maybe the president, in his capacity, will use his magnanimous situation or position to say, okay, European election observers, okay, look, be careful. But, you just have to tell him. Tell them that they cannot just rob us of anything anymore. They are the ones who have been misleading Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa against themselves. They are. You are. We know it is now. Yeah, the Quran you brought, there's nothing there. The Bible you brought, you are talking about God. But the God food, it must be the object, like I'm talking now. Yes. In part of the Bible it says, Reverend 21:24, he said, now wipe out your tears, your sorrow, and it becomes of the past. I am doing that today. That's why they call me the God man. It is through me you believe that Jesus came, Muhammad came, Buddha came, Krishna came, Ram came. Yeah, because I am that, class of mangoes, supreme beings, whose love goes beyond what you can think of. So, man, you don't try it next time, but I insist that they have to search everybody, search their homes, whether they are carrying all this so-called illicit, fake, false information, doctrines to deceive our people. Oh yes. And for our church leaders, now that you have failed, yes, with your prophecies, it's need now to listen to Maharaj, that the Creator is Maharaj, not God, and it's within each and every one. If you want that super working magnetic force to take place in your life, for you to be zapped from danger immediately. Yes, Maharaji is the name. Maharaji, talking to you as Setguru Maharaj. I've observed with keen interest, yes, the overall, yes, actions and behaviors of our politicians. They are very good people, very nice people, but because of knowledge. The scripture said, my people are dying because they lack knowledge. Yeah, see? So, knowledge of me. I'm the captain of the boat. Yeah. I have something inside you there. Something that the moment you know, you will not go to mortuary again. You will not go to the hospital again. You will not fight your brother or sister. You will be very competitively involved in producing ingenious materials to ease out, scarcity in the world. Hitherto, science, technology has become the exclusive preserve of the G7 countries. But now technology is back home. With me, I'll teach you how to make this kind of thing. Yeah, I'll teach you how to do this. Yes, I'll teach you how to do this. They're all inside you. I am the key to peace, progress, everlasting life, and scientific and technological breakthroughs in the world. In essence, I've come to kill poverty, scarcity, hatred, doubts. That is, as far as today is concerned, turning homes upside down. So with me, you experience heaven on earth. And so European observers, no. If I were to give you a pass mark, I'll give you 3 over 100. So it's a shame you did not live to expectation of the public. The public will expect you to be impartial, expect you to be conscientiously involved in arriving at a decision that people will know that, yes, you are independent of any of the groups. But the way things are now, your hands are not clean. Yes, your hands are not clean. You don't wish Nigeria well. Yes, so bye-bye for now. Pack your load and go. We know the elections were okay, credible, fair, and free, period. So, please, I recommend they don't give you any transport fare back. Let your home government come and carry you. They're troublemakers. So Nigerians, whenever you are going, wherever you go, you sing this song. Yes. We are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. Nobody can divide us at all.
We are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. Nobody can divide us at all. We are one Nigeria. Hey, we are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. Nobody can divide us.
Yes, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I end my case. I'll come back to you later. But remember, I've offered my services. I'm going to talk about what Reuben Abati said about the Aso Rock Villa. Blessings to everyone.
We are one Nigeria. Nobody can cheat us.
All blessings to everyone. I'm back again, this time on the Guardian publication of 14 October 2016. Yes, by Reuben Abati. Yeah, and it goes the spiritual side of Aso Villa. And I'll start by telling you what spiritual is all about. Spiritual goes beyond this physical body. Spiritual is the essence of being, the power that sustains man. Like the bird flying, it's not the body flying, it is the spirit flying. Like the bee making honey, it's not the body making, but the spirit in the bee that the Creator stored there. But in the human race, they have given it God, Allah, Chineke, Abasi, and so on. But they don't want to find out where he is. And so cases like this will come up, where they say the spiritual side of Aso Villa, something that they find it very hard to believe, that they tried and tried, they cannot overcome. Because why? It goes beyond the normal structure of a human being's conscience to know about the Creator. You can't know about the Creator except the Setguru is around. So I'm going to read a little bit about his report and I'll add my own comments. I'll start. It says, people tend to be alarmed when the Nigerian presidency takes certain decisions. They don't think the decisions make sense. Sometimes they wonder if something has not gone wrong with the thinking process at that highest level of the country. I've heard people insist that there is some form of witchcraft at work in the country's seat of government. I am ordinarily not a superstitious person, but supernatural about power and closeness to it. I'll start with a personal testimony. I was given an apartment to live inside the villa. It was furnished and equipped, but when my son Michael arrived, one of my brothers came with the pastor who was supposed to stay in the apartment. But the man refused, claiming that the villa was full of evil spirits and that there would soon be a fire accident in the apartment. He complained about too much human sacrifice around the villa and advised that my family must never sleep overnight inside the villa. I thought the man was talking nonsense and he wanted the luxury of a hotel accommodation. But it turned out to be right. The day I hosted family friends in that apartment and they slept overnight, there was indeed a fire accident. The guests escaped and they were so thankful. Not long after, the president's physician living 2 compounds away had a fire accident in his home. He and his children could have died. He escaped with bruises. Around the villa while I was there, someone always died. Someone always died. I repeat, someone always died, or their relations died. I can confirm that every principal officer suffered one tragedy or the other. It was as if you needed to sacrifice something to remain on duty inside that environment. Even some of the women became merchants of Dilulo because they had suffered a special kind of death in their homes. In bracket, I'm sorry to reveal this. And many of the men complained about something that had died below their waist too. The ones who did not have such misfortune had one ailment or the other that they had to nurse, from cancer to brain and prostate surgery and whatever. The villa was a hospital full of agonizing patients. Now, what does this mean? Nothing. Because we lack knowledge. Knowledge of the self. The scripture said it. My people are dying because they lack knowledge. It's not knowledge of the scriptures, knowledge of physics, chemistry, biology, knowledge of the power within that only the Setguru can reveal. It is when the Setguru reveals, that is the time you are born again. From that very moment, like those who got knowledge from me 2 years ago, they are 2 years. They could be 80 years old physically, but they are 2 years. Very soon, that 2-year-old grows and grows and is the one going to take over the body. And it's going to be like when the snake wants to reincarnate, it peels the skin and comes out anybody. Yes. So, what do we do? Nothing. 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 But the understanding that you say pray. How do you pray? You can't pray when they say what you sow you reap. If prayer could have been, it should have been avoided. It's like we need a house, rain is falling, and we now say we don't have any way of doing it, but now they say there's land, there are blocks, there are cement, there are gravels, water. Somebody has to build the house. They put out the building. The same way, knowledge is not something you buy anywhere. It's a way through the masters. But because the master has always been in dark coat, this is the reason we are having all these volumes of books talking rubbish. Yeah, look, I'm hungry and I want to eat. If you bring a whole house full of books and books and books, I am hungry. Give me food ever. The same way we are hungry for spiritual meal. And that is why whatever Abati. Yes. He's saying cannot be thrown over. Yes, we need to be there. I have told Mr. President now that yes, gone are the days of the past that we have to lose our children. We have to lose anybody in their sorrow. Yes, because that is what they used in suppressing you and I. Religion, you use it to suppress the traditional values and cultural values. You are making mistake. You want to say Shogo Oya and Yoruba tradition is a religion. No, it's not a religion. In religion, you have to have a book to read telling you that this is how water is, or that, it's 419. It's an opium that people have found it very hard to do away with because it's always supported with cash, money. Yes, Saudi money makers are here. And what do you think is happening? It's only we, the black people, that all the Europeans are using what? Books to torture. Oh yes, we are the one who produces the king, always, the Setguru. So before the Setguru comes, they will enter with everybody, give them enough money. They will thinking, oh yes, we are following the Rago. No! You need to be competent. You need to be well aware. You need to be conscious. You went to the class. You didn't stay even in the class. While you were in the class, the teacher was not there. So you did not even open any books. At the end of the year, they give you a certificate that, yeah, you are a graduate, BA, BSc, higher class. Where have you heard of higher class before? And then they give you money for 100 million, go and establish business. There are technocrats there. Your one is just there. You don't know anything. Yeah. And then when they ask you, please, Chairman, how many minerals do you have in your state? You say, plenty. Coca-Cola, 7-Up, Fanta. You say, look, that's not what I say. Say, leave me alone. Do you know I know what I'm talking. I'm the chairman here. Look. Okay, please. Okay, we agree, sir. Please, can you sign these papers? You say, look, sign? What do you mean, sign? How do I sign? Oh, bring that black thing there. Let me put my fingers on. Yes, yeah. Yo, she. Yo, she. Yes. All them are. Bring your hand. Let me complete. That is what is happening. Whatever is in that document, he didn't know that he's signing his death warrant. Yes, they told us to close our eyes and pray. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Before we open our eyes, they have carried everything. So today, whatever they are saying in the house of God can be cleared. All we need is, that is just what I did. I was here when the Olubadan sent a carry Ibadan. Say, Maharaji, there's a trio on Orita has killed about 7 people. They bought the land and they want to construct a petrol station. I was to take these small child care children. The higher of them would be about 10, 12 to go there. Okay, the coordinators, we went there. I gave it a try. I pour altar flour on it. Altar flour is just altar water, just like this kind of glass here by the side of Maharaj's photograph, this way. Yeah, when you keep in your home, then the water there from. This is a altar water. This is it. See. That's the altar water. We pour it on the tree. God, we start to butcher it. We cleared it. They came, they built the place up. But to clear the doubts of our people, what I did was to ask one of my devotees to wait there. We bought 4 tables, we bought bread, and he started selling there to see whether she too is not going to die. There were two brothers, Ronke and Semiu. They were there for almost 12 years. All of them, they have built houses now. They have led the place. So please and please, the spiritual king is here. Yes, some say Maharaji. One of the names we call is Alpha Omega. Yes, the spiritual king. Yes, the revealer of light, the speller of darkness. Look, you know, hey, there's something that you must understand. This, what we are saying here, is not something you debunk. It's sacrosanct. It's ultimate, absolute. Tomorrow, the Europeans are going to bring out Robert Powell again, you know, yes, staging Jesus the Christ. They'll take holy water, yeah, they're doing this and that. Please, please. We are not saying it's wrong to be a Christian, no. It's a level you reach. You have to graduate. Yes. When you learn how to drive, you acquire your own car. We are not saying it's wrong to be an Islamic person, but without the spiritual knowledge, you are always going to get angry. You are always going to kill, because they say a world where there's no light. Yoruba says, Ayeta Abali Riolorun Egbani Elajao. I am talking to you, my friend, right there in the US. I know you know me, that I love you more than you love yourself. Am I lying? No, I'm not lying. Right there where you are in Nicaragua, Mexico, in Albuquerque, Medellin, even Ho Chi Minh Terrace, Italy, in Bergamo. You could be in UK, downtown, you know, Brownswood Road. You know I am the best friend, the only one you can trust. Please educate Nigerians, Africans, particularly the African leaders, Museveni, Rampasova, Kabila, all of them. Whatever they are saying about economic development is not to be found anywhere other than within each and every one of us. And knowledge the key. And knowledge is that the true name of the Creator, the original name of the Creator before all the continents were created is Maharaji, pronounced Maharaji. Yes, who is talking now as Setguru Maharaj. All you need to do is invite Maharaji. The moment I land on your country, I'll give you all the minerals you need. Maybe you need petrol, maybe you need iron ore, you name it. But above all, at least there will be guarantee of life. What we have will be enough to keep us going. Greediness will end, poverty will end, scarcity will end, injustice will end. Yeah, cruelty to man and even the animals will end. Because we have come to usher in a new golden age of life. That golden change is what is to happen now. So that no matter what happens, our states, countries will be rid of any kind of dangerous, unforeseen situations that will make us to have doubt about the existence of the Creator in our lives. So, my good friends, Asavila must be cleansed. I'm ready to come there. The man did not. Yes. Look, he went on the second one. I'll read a part of it for you. He says, my claim, that is by Reuben Abati. And this is Nigerian Tribune, yes, right, of 6/6/2023. He said, my claim on Asorok demonic attacks is not fiction. Reuben Abati. Yes, me, I can tell you that a lot is going on. But what you do not understand is the fact that a master can never come as an Oyinbo man. No living master will come as Oyinbo man. Yeah, even if he comes like my predecessors, in English that is what they will say. But actually we know that they are the vehicles I use in coming back home to start, yes, the service of saving humanity from Nigeria. So don't forget, I'll be coming to Abuja any moment from now. The moment I receive the green light from Mr. President, I'll move, and with my soldiers of love, we'll join the Islamic, whether the Christian group, no problem. But we know that plenty meat doesn't spoil the soup. And so at this hour now, everybody must be given opportunity to provide the little service he or she can do for progress, stability, and good governance. So, my good friends, don't forget, divine knowledge is coming your way. There's a program coming on 17 July. Yes, 17th. From 17 to 26. There are 3 celebrations going on now. First is the presidency. For the first time, we are having an Atlantis child in the presidency. The celebration is ongoing. Right. Second is the 17 July program, where I'll be 43 years on this soil here, telling people that come what may, no war. That today Nigeria is a new holy land. Why? Because there's one person there, one very good person, who has asked us to call him anywhere we are, and we are calling him from all the 4 corners of this globe, and he's answering. And so it's enough to celebrate him. And then on the 25th, on 2000, July 25th was the day I was given discharge and acquittal on merit by the judiciary, the law court held in Lagos State. You remember when they tried to find a way out about what will happen by the end of 1999. So what they decided is that they should arrest me and keep me somewhere. And that's why they did, by bringing in a dead body. They dropped the dead body to say Maharaj is the one that came. No. If something like that happens, the dead body will not be brought outside. It must be there, on ground there. Then the mob will start. So that was the time the then government, they planned, because they know that when the Mahdi comes, when the Christ reincarnate comes, slavery, apartheid, injustice will disappear. And so, look, they looted the whole place. We have money, but we're trying to, they looted it. And then, we went to court. Yes, the court, after evidence has been given here and there, investigate, they say, Setguru Maharaj and his 8 devotees are discharged and acquitted of merit. That was it. So we are going to celebrate, making 3. The presidency celebration is going on. In fact, if you come to Maharaji village, you enjoy the kind of Suzanne going on. Then, of course, 17 July, it will on for 8 good days. You are invited. We need your support, Thank you. Yeah, to make sure we are able to take care of those coming in. This is your home. It's a home of love, home of peace, home of harmony, home of care. Look, Maharaji village is a place where you go and you just drop your problems and you go free. Yes. Oh yes. It's a center for divine knowledge, center for conflict resolution, is a center of gravity, and the highest spiritual center of the universe. Yes, whatever anybody say, tell them, have you tried Maharaj? Have you tested Maharaj? I'm not the type that will touch you and go. because I'm not a theater practitioner, showman. Look, I can't take up the job of Davido. Davido is a great musician. He's my cousin. They address us as Omelede. Yeah, they do. Of course, we are one, the royal children. We are going to come together one day to make sure that, look, the dynasty or the kingship, the royal, custom in Yoruba land, we don't joke with it. You can't compare, the kings and queens of Africa, particularly the Yoruba race, with any religion. Anybody who is telling you that there's nothing like Kabiyesi, there's nothing like Oduduwa, this, I tell him that one day he's going to pay for it. Yes, when the ant feeds well and is well fed, that is how you say he was going to fight the elephant. That is what such of us are saying. Obas that were not picked by Ifa is not an Oba. Yeah. Any Oba who says that when an Oba dies, there's dismember his body here and there, tell him he's not an Oba. Who told him that? Who said that? You see another Saliu. So, be careful. The program is on. We want you to come in. When you come in, men are not to wear their hats, except some specially crowned kings. No, don't forget what Moses was told. Moses, remove your shoes. Where you stand is a holy land. Yeah, that one is a must. You are not going to carry it, You can put it inside your car. You keep it. The grace is there. The love is there. Don't forget, I've told you. Oh yes, any moment from now, the grace of all grace is going to shake Nigeria. Please, give your support to the president. He's going to show you wonders. He's going to take Africa backward. So, my blessings are with you, and please, stay in love. I will sing a song before you go, and that song, it goes this way. With the love we are one again. With the love in our lives we can feel the highest love. We have the light so divine, supreme and so bright, shining like a symbol of love. With Maharaji we are together, one love with Maharaji. In life we experience it is real. With Maharaji we have divine knowledge of yesterday. We have the knowledge of today and tomorrow. Oh yes, we know where to go. We know what to do. Maharaji, refrain of life. Now, lastly, anywhere you are, I want to test you. I want to give you an assignment. Yes, before you go to bed, right? You may get a rosary, something that looks like these beads, okay? It's always 100. Then you sit calm, right? With a photograph of Maharaj. If you don't have a photograph of Maharaj, I'll teach you how to do one. Now, you see this plain sheet, you make a big 0, right? And then you put a dot here representing the eye, right? Another one representing the eye. Then 2 lines here representing the nose here. And 2 lines here representing the mouth. Then you put Setguru here. Setguru Maharaj. You call me, then you put them, they get some flowers by the side of it, like this. Flowers by the side of it. Yes, if you can get a glass of water with the fresh flowers inside it, like I showed you earlier on, like this. You can see by the side of it. Yes. Then you call Maharaji, Maharaji, Maharaji. Then you begin to use your rosary. Maharaji, Maharaj, 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 every night between 11, 12 and 1. That's the time the forces go and take people's wealth, take people's life. Now 1,000 times, then you add your message. Maharaj, show me who I am. Maharaj, I want to recover my wealth that has been taken away since over 600 years ago. Maharaj, show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way. Now when you start doing that, or you must have done that, they will hear, they will know that you want to be free. So when you finish doing that, then you add this song. I have Guru Maharaji,
Why should I fear? Why should I worry? I have Guru Maharaji. Why should I fear? Why should I worry? I have Guru Maharaji. Why should I fear? Why should I worry?
And if you want to go more, you add this. Guru no.
Guru Maharaj, you know everything, since he knows, I do not need to worry anymore. Guru knows. Guru Maharaj, you know everything, since he knows, I do not need to worry anymore. Guru knows. Guru Maharaj, you knows everything, since he knows, I do not need to worry
anymore.
Guru knows. Guru Maharaj, he knows everything, since he knows, I do not need to worry
anymore.
Guru knows. Guru Maharaj, he knows everything, since he knows, I do not need to worry
anymore.
Guru knows. Guru Maharaj, he knows everything, since he knows, I do not need to worry.
Congratulations, congratulations. You see, you're so blessed. Maharaj is singing for you to know that he's alive. Yes, he's waiting for you. Yes, right where you are. Right where you are. That power inside you is where all your hands, everything, head came from. The same way your wealth is there. Take your eyes away from people's wealth. Let us talk. You and I can make it. I'll prove to the world that yes, when you work with the Creator, you will make it. Because while I'm teaching you to look within, because that's the power sustaining you, is the one keeping you. Tomorrow you wake up is the one, right? It's quite different from people who have worked here and there, they have gotten money, but that money is not okay. It's not enough. Any moment now they will lose out, but you must not lose out. They must not lose out, and that is why a teacher comes to link you between your consciousness and this material body. So my friend, take care. We see you. When next I see you, right? Maybe in the next 6 or 8 or 10 hours, I will ask you, what was your experience when you did the chanting? So my blessings are with you. Here I am, putting back in case it's there. So take care. My blessings and blessings.